Hey everybody, Dustin Dale's back here once again. We've got a new comic in town this weekend at the Funny Bone Comedy Club. His brother actually was in town a couple months ago. This time around though, we got Shawn Wayans. How you doing, bud?
What's up, man? Hey, how you doing?
Good, man. Good, good. So your Omaha flight was all right for you?
Yep, everything was great.
Now you don't come to Omaha very often though, do you?
No, I've never been here before. I've been to Nebraska, but not Omaha. I'm not sure where. I played a college here years ago.
Probably Lincoln.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah,
I had to take a prop plane in.
A prop plane?
Yes.
We had a comic a couple years ago at UNL. He came in with from a parachute right in the Memorial Stadium. You should do an entrance like that.
Is the airport that small?
There's actually no room for a plane. They just have to parachute in.
Yeah, that's not happening here.
It's not happening.
He wasn't black, right?
No, he wasn't.
Exactly. That ain't
he wasn't.
Nah.
It's been a while since we've seen a movie from you. You got another big project coming up you're working on at all?
I'm in the lab.
In the lab? You want to give us a little sneak at what it is, maybe?
No.
No. It's all secret. Secret.
Yeah, I mean, you can't do that. I can't tell you what it is until it's all the way flushed out and put together. But
are you working on his new script? Can you tell us that?
That's what I was saying. I'm in the lab. Oh, did you just try to trick me?
I'm just trying to
This came from another angle. I was like,
scoop,
wait.
You know?
He was like, oh, that's cool. So you working on a movie? Yeah. Can you tell me anything? No, I can't tell you. Oh, cool. So are you writing anything? Like, I just told you no.
Well, one of the things that you're really known for is your movies are kind of parody movies. You got the scary movies, that kind of thing. Did you have a favorite scary movie that you worked on?
I liked the first one. It was fun. We got to take our time. We only did 2. We didn't do the rest of the other ones.
Right.
So, but the first one was a lot of fun. Second one was very difficult because we got kind of rushed. But I loved the first one, and I loved making Don't Be a Menace too. That was great too.
Mm-hmm. Now, when you make the movie like scary movie, you have the first one come out, so you kind of get a feel for how you want to do it. The second one, were you waiting for a certain scary movie to come out to kind of base it off of, or was it just kind of one of those things you just wrote it and went with whatever was coming out at the time?
We just wrote it and kind of went with it. We kind of rushed it, but yeah.
Yeah. How long had you been wanting to do a movie like Scary Movie?
There was no real time where I said I've been waiting to do this. It just, the idea hit me, and I thought it would be funny to do, and we just went and did it.
And before that, you worked on In Living Color, one of those shows that people still go back over time and just look.
Living Color, that was comedy college for me. that was fun.
Did you think going into it that it would be as big as it is and still live up to this day?
I mean, when it came on, I was a kid, and I was watching Keenan and Damon and Jim and Kim and Tommy and all those guys do great stuff. I was just the DJ on that show, so I was a fly on the wall.
It was pretty fun though watching all
Oh, it
those
was
guys
awesome.
work, huh?
It was great. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite sketch looking back that you really enjoyed?
So many of them. I loved, Homie, Fire Marshal Bill. The 2 Tom brothers that Keenan and Damon played, Arsenio, Benita, just so many, Wanda. I could go on and on.
Yeah.
The BS Brothers was one of my favorites.
The BS Brothers, that's one of
Look
my
at here, home stump.
Now,
BAM!
There it is. Yeah. There it is. That's what I was waiting for.
Yeah.
Now, there's a lot of sketch shows on TV these days. I mean, we've got Saturday Night Live, Fox just started up a new one, and then True TV's got one now. Do you feel like the sketch comedy shows are kind of coming back into the game?
I didn't think they went anywhere. I mean, SNL's been on for 40 plus years. Chappelle was on. So there's always a sketch show. It's just it's cyclical.
Mm-hmm. Now, one of the things I found really interesting is your son is named Marlon after your brother.
Yeah.
Do the other siblings kind of get a little jealous of that, a little envious? That maybe there's a favoritism there?
No, because I have 2 girls and a boy. I hope my daughters don't want to be named Marlon. That'd be weird. I have to have a long talk with them.
Now, in your career, you've directed a couple times as well.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something you really enjoyed, or was that just kind of like a one-and-done thing?
Well, I directed animation, I will do that again too. But yeah, directing is fun. It's a lot of work, but it's great.
What's harder, directing, producing, or doing stand-up?
They're all hard.
All equally hard?
All equally hard, yeah. I probably would say directing is the hardest because you're managing other people at the same time as trying to ensure a vision. So you got a lot going on there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Now, down the road, when it comes time for you to hang it up and call it a day, is there something you want to be known for, one of those over the other?
No, I just I want to be known that, hey, that guy, he did some good stuff, did good work.
Hey, that guy was pretty funny.
Yeah, he was pretty funny.
I like that.
On my tombstone, hey, that guy was pretty funny.
I think that's a good tombstone.
That's it. That's good enough for me.
I like that. Now, one of the things I like to do every now and again is do some kind of rapid fire questions. So I just shoot a couple of these your way, see what you think. Favorite project? Oh, gone. All right.
Favorite project I worked on?
He's reading. He's cheating.
Most memorable moment, little comedian you like to tell. Okay, go ahead. I'm ready.
All right. All right. Favorite project you've worked on?
Oh, that's a tough one. Wow, you just really threw that on me.
Throw
like
these
that,
out of nowhere.
Wow. You're stressing me out, buddy. Favorite project I worked on? I love them all.
Love them all.
Yeah, they're like my kids. I love them all. I can't just pick one project that I love over the other.
But not like your siblings, right? Not like Mark.
Not like my siblings either. So, yeah, I mean, I love them all, and they all had their own little specific thing that I loved about them. Don't Be a Menace was my first movie that I wrote, you know. A Scary Movie was the biggest one. White Chicks was the hardest one, but most rewarding after we, you know, thought that we wasn't going to be able to pull it off because we're in makeup, and, you know, it's a crazy idea. So it was just, we love them all for different reasons.
White Chicks took a lot of time every day to get going, didn't it?
Took a lot. Took a lot out of me.
What was the daily schedule for White Chicks?
I would have to be on set at 3 in the morning, so that means I'd have to be on the treadmill at 1:30, and I have to do like 45 minutes of cardio, and then get ready and get to the set. Then from the set, once we get there, they put us in makeup for 7 hours, and then after makeup, we start shooting from 9 in the morning till 10 at night, and we have to do that over and over again. We have to do that for 56 days. So I was going on 2.5 hours to 3 hours sleep a night for 56 days.
Did you ever just think about, I'm just going to sleep in the makeup?
Yeah, we did fall asleep in
You did?
makeup. Yeah, for sure. But that wasn't enough sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When did you start doing comedy? What year was it? Do you remember?
87.
Now, do you feel like that was something you naturally went to, or just kind of went with it because the rest of your family was doing some comedy work?
Oh, no. Ever since I was little, I always wanted to be a comedian. I used to be the class clown in my school, and always dreamed about it. You know, my brother Keenan, we used to watch Richard Pryor, because that was his dream. And everybody looks up to their older brothers in the household. And just the joy that he got out of watching that guy, and then he went off to do it, it just became like really real for us.
You mentioned Richard Pryor. Do you have any other comic
There
inspirations?
was Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy. Those were my two guys.
So coming up down the road, you know, the projects are on secret, but you're doing comedy. You do every couple weeks or so?
Yeah. In LA, I go up, you know, probably 2-3 times a week.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I go on the road, I'm on the road probably, you know, once or twice a month. So I'm staying sharp.
Okay. And this weekend you're in town at the Funny Bone Comedy Club?
At the Funny Bone Comedy Club, doing 5 shows, 2 shows tonight, 2 shows Saturday, and 1 show Sunday.
So he's going to be in town doing shows all weekend long. You definitely want to catch one of those. And when's the next time you think you're going to be back around these parts?
To Nebraska?
To Nebraska.
Probably I'm thinking about coming out for the summer, you know, or maybe next winter, like around January when it's like 0 below, you know, because I like to get really ashy.
You got to get that Nebraska weather.
Yeah. I think I'm going to come in January, next
Dead of winter.
January.
I like
Smack in the middle, get that white stuff in my hands. It'd be so cold.
Got to get out of that nice LA weather. Mix it up every
you
now
know,
and
who
again,
wants
you know what I mean?
sunny? Who wants hot, sunny weather, make you feel good for your skin and vitamin D? Who wants vitamin D? Come here.
Maybe do a show in Anchorage, Alaska.
Maybe. I've done it before.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I've done it before.
How was that? Were you ready for that cold every day?
It's actually probably colder here. It wasn't that cold when I went.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've heard that. I've heard a lot of people go up there and they say it's not very cold.
Yeah, it wasn't that cold. There's a lot of nighttime. You was wondering when the day would come, but yeah.
Well, his name is Shawn Wayans. He's in town all week long.
The albinos love it up there.
Oh, yeah? I like that. That's true. Check it out up in Anchorage. You ever get a chance, you'll never know. You never know. His name is Shawn Wayans. He's in town all weekend long. Funny Bone Comedy Club, 168th and Dodge. 5 shows. You don't want to miss any of them. I'm telling you that right now. But make sure you catch him this week because you don't know when he'll be back other than January for that dead of winter next
January,
year.
I'm there next year. Watch it, your boy.
He's got a secret project coming up. So
Don't
make sure
put
you
it
keep an eye
like
out.
that.
I'm gonna put it like that. I'm gonna put it like that. I try to get a little scoop.
Don't put it like that.
Let people know.
It might never come out. So just, hey, I'm just in the lab. That's it.
Just in the lab. He's in the lab working on something. So make sure you check him out this weekend, Funny Bone Comedy Club. Until next time, Shawn, take care of yourself.
Thank you for having me, man.
Have a good show this weekend.
All right.
Take care.